Namaskar to all. Wishing you all happy 75th Independence Day. 75 years back from 15th August 1947. Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, declared our Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru at the stroke of midnight of August 14th, 1947, as India attained independence. The Platinum Jubilee of Independence is really a good time to recall how far we have come as a country and tip our hat to the business and innovations that have shaped this journey. So today we shall be looking back into the future by looking over some of the Indian watch brands which I own. You might be wondering, right? Why is this video so special? This is the reason about. These are basically all the Indian brands which I own. So let's move ahead. Post independence, owning a wristwatch was a distant dream. Yes, you heard it right, it was a distant dream. In fact, a working class could ever imagine not having one for a lifetime. Like today, if we go back, to the 80s, 70s, or 90s, our parents just had a dream to just travel in a car, have a small family, have a home. Their parents are living. Just a single car. The things were limited, but now if you're talking to a newer gen, the generation Z, they want so many things in a single go. So same goes with for the watch also. As the time changed, the things also changed. But how the time changed, that's why I'm here to make this video, to show you all how the things got changed. The change, who was the reason behind, was our first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He decided to solve this problem. What I was talking about, owning a watch during the post-independence was a distant dream. But how did he solve? The dramatic changes that were brought into the lives of Indian citizens when in 1961. Let me take to those watch brand first, which I'm going to talk about now. In the 1961, Hindustan Machine Tools set up a watch manufacturing unit with Citizen Watch Company Limited of Japan as the first manufacturer of wristwatches in India. These are my HMT watches, the Hindustan Machine Tools, proudly made in India. You can see. Now I will, one by one, I will be showcasing you out what models of HMT I own. So let's start with the first one. This one is, this one is HMT Asha. Actually, the most of the Hindustan Machine Tools, the watches which were made, were actually named after the Indian names. So this one is HMT Asha. You might be wondering, what does the word Asha means? Asha means hope. Now, coming to this one. This is actually my Deepavali watch, which I usually and mostly wear on the occasions of Deepavali. This one is HMT Deepak. This is an hand winding watch. All of the HMTs which I own are usually hand winding except one. This one is HMT Deepak. Deepak means light. Now, keeping this aside, going to the Kohinoor, HMT Kohinoor. You all know what does Kohinoor means. A gem. Yes, it's a really a gem. See those looms. I don't think so you might be able to get the glimpse of it, but definitely those looms really glow at a dark, which is really enough to beat many of the other divers and most of the watch brands. Being such a old watch though. Yeah, we're talking about Kohinoor. So this is what all I can say. But if you still want to know much more about Kohinoor, go and meet Queen Elizabeth. She has the answer. Where is Kohinoor? Okay, now keeping this one aside, the iconic watch from the Hindustan Machine Tools, which was basically made for the pilots. Yes, definitely, it's an icon. Let me try to show you a clear one. How does this beauty looks like? Okay, seems like the, yeah, now it's working. Hindustan Machine Tools Pilot. This one is definitely an iconic watch. Now coming to the Shiv, you might be aware of this watch, which I showcased already in the past of my one of my videos. HMT Shiv, which was usually made to celebrate the Amarnath Yatra. Here comes HMT Vikas. Let me take this out. Vikas means development. Keeping this also aside. Coming, this one I was talking about is the only automatic brand which I own. Yes, this one is an automatic. HMT Sorab. Not working though, let me show you. It is not working. I will just shake this off and see it starts ticking. That's what we call a beauty, a real beauty. Hindustan Machine Tools. Actually, if talking about what's so beautiful and good about these HMTs, being such old brands, I mean such an old watch, most of the watches are from usually before 80s or around them, still they are taking sharp. If you're talking about this accuracy in terms of accuracy, it gives around plus minus 30 seconds per day. That's very good being an automatic watch. So now, yeah, I didn't tell what does this mean. HMT Saurabh. Saurabh means fragrance. So now keeping all my HMTs aside, thank you. Let me jump to the other brand, that is Titan. Established in 1984 and launched in 1987 under the joint partnership of Tata Watch Industries. Yeah, Titan Industries, sorry, it was renamed Tata Watch Industries later, pardon me. Titan Industries and Tidco. Tidco is actually a government owned entity of Tamil, state owned entity of Tamil Nadu, Tidco. But you might be wondering out, like if Titan came, then did it really affected Hindustan Machine Tools? Definitely. How? Let me show you. But this one is actually not in depth I want to talk about, but still I'll try to take the thing shorter. Titan actually beated Hindustan Machine Tools in their own game by offering variety of quartz watches, not mechanical. Hindustan Machine Tools was basically focus on quartz, on mechanical watches like hand winding and automatic. Hand winding is one something you need to wind the watches. Like let me show you one. This one is Shiv. I showed you about now. It's not working right now. Now let me take it out. Let me wind it out. You might see it has been started taking out. See, it's ticking. That's called hand winding. And the quartz were actually very easily serviceable. Not serviceable. They were like You don't need any kind of services, and were easily available and were far way accurate than those mechanical watches. These are the some beauties which I own from Titan. Yeah, definitely for me these are something I cannot tell you about. This one is the Sapphire, my most favorite watch. Why do I love it? Because of its slimness. This one is definitely a slimmer watch, but the story does not end here. Actually, all the Titans are my favorite. This one is a Titan Karishma. It was mostly designed as a basic Titan watch for focusing over the working class who usually go to the office, government office. The gold watch, like what we call that, Babu. This one is a Regalia. This was usually made by Titan to focus on the gold lineup. I mean the watches which were usually gold plated. Not gold plated, I mean not gold bracelet, it was just plating it out. Usually these watches were made to gift in wedding watches as a wedding watch, but at an luxury, I mean above 5,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 at the time of 2002, 3 and so on. This one is a diver's watch. It's a 500-meter water resistant. You might haven't gone through this watch. I mean, you won't have heard about this. Definitely, this is a beauty. The best part is it is one of the most heaviest watches I own. Definitely, yeah. It's a sapphire glass at the front. And the thing is, you have an Indian brand name, Titan. That's the proud thing. Because if you are a watch collector, then you might definitely knowing about what divers usually mean. It is actually an octane series from Titan. Don't go on the box. Actually, the box is of a different brand, but it is a lineup from the octane. And yes, this one is the most my desired. I mean, this Titan Edge I've desired for so long. Although I bought this in the month of October last year, the Dashera. Why? I always admired because of its slimness. Let me show you. You can see how slim it is. But try to focus it out, camera. Slimness. It is even transparent also. And the thing is the clasp. This clasp is actually this kind of clasp. This I got this watch for 5,200 around. It usually came in the year of 2008, but it was a new old stock. I bought it from a nearby store. The strap which you are looking for is actually used exclusively in all the luxurious brands like Jaeger Colt, Omega, many more. The Swiss brands I'm talking about, and this thing was brought in an Indian brand. That made Titan very exclusive. Definitely it is, and still one of my favorite brands ever. Actually, talking about this, where goes my Safari? Yeah, this watch has actually a lot of memories with me. Lots of memories. Now, jumping to the next brand. Definitely you might haven't heard about this brand, I bet. Presenting the Allwyn from Hyderabad. Yes, Hyderabad, you heard it right. An Indian city, sorry, not a state. Hyderabad is a city in India. Entered the watch business in 1981 in collaboration with Seiko of Japan to manufacture quartz and mechanical watches. You might be wondering, they also entered with a collaboration with a Japanese brand like Citizen, like how HMT did with Citizen. But actually, you might not be aware of. See, firstly, the offer was given by HMT for the collaboration to manufacture watches with Seiko, but they denied. They said we won't do. I mean the egoistic issues and all, but the things were taken up in the hands of Citizen because they found it as an opportunity. But later the Seiko regretted after the huge success of the Hindustan machine tools. This one is actually, you might be seeing one beauty. This one is Allwyn. You can see even the logo, it's a Char Minar. This one and this one. Let me try to bring it in the focus. I guess you might be seeing a Char Minar. Same here. That's the beauty of Indian brands. Allwyn was even into manufacturing of refrigerators, cycles, and much more, but unfortunately they failed. Now you can see the day. What makes it special? That's the reason I bought. Also, the reason I bought was Allwyn, the Indian brand itself. When I heard it for the first time, Allwyn. It was very proudly Allwyn. You can win always. I used to think in such a way. See, Allwyn is like. Let me show you. Actually, the dates are in English, but day are in Hindi. Let me show you how. Sunday, Ravi, Ravivar. Monday means Somvar. Tuesday, Mangal. Wednesday stands for Budhvar. Thursday, Guruvar. Friday, Shukravar. Saturday, Shanivar, and so on. So, coming over now, the other three brands which I own. These are also proudly made in India, but there lies a story. These three brands are exclusively owned by Titan Watch Industries, the Tata. How big they are. Tata Steel, TCS, and so on. Same goes in the watch industries. All three brands are under the roof of Titan Watch Industries. Fastrack was brought by Tatas to focus the interest of teenagers, basically the college students. I actually own just two Fastracks. This one was gifted to me by my father in 2013, and the other Fastrack. Yeah, it's also Fastrack. You might be wondering what kind of watch is this. Actually, it's a new watch, but we'll show you the unboxing of it. It remains. It's a definitely keychain watch. Even equipped with a Cyclops. Yeah, Rolex usually uses this kind of feature, Cyclops. It's called. This one is a beauty. I mean, definitely a beauty. Beauty with beast. Now coming over to other brand, Sonata. Sonata actually made it a far-away journey. I mean, everyone knows how they came here. Sonata was actually, it has been taking way before Fastrack. They were actually bought into markets with a focus of wristwatches of the working class and also usually the wedding gifts. Regalia came way later. What it told with respect to Titan Regalia. This one. This one is actually my father's Sonata, which I really cherish a lot, which he bought in around 1998 or 1997, even older than me. I was born in 2000. So definitely I cherish this watch a lot. It is even equipped with a Swiss Ronda movement. Yeah, you are listening it right. In the recent Sonatas are actually equipped with a Seiko Epson quartz movement. This one is the one. This one also Seiko Epson quartz movement. But this Sonata is actually equipped with a Swiss movement Ronda. This one is a Sonata that is currently not working. The battery is dead. You might be wondering where the strap got damaged. This one is like Chennai Super Kings ka whistle podu. Definitely a beauty. Why? For those who are especially Chennai Super Kings fan. This Sonata, definitely a tank model. Not a Carter tank, but definitely it goes very well on the wrist. This is also a Sonata which I own. Everything has got washed up, but it is a Sonata. This is on my wrist since 2011. I mean, I've been owning this out, and I haven't removed this sticker since that day. But definitely in the camera you're not able to watch, but still, since that day, since 2011, only the one time the battery has been replaced, and that too in 2019. Since then it has been ticking out. Now coming to another brand, last but not least, Zoop. It was launched in 2008 to target the kids aged below 12. This one actually my father bought in 2010 in the month of November. He bought from Bhopal. This one also is very beautiful. This one was actually my regular school watch. They used to wear in my class when I was class 6th in 2010. Okay, seems like it's battery all around. It is Zoop, but see a Titan product you can see. So you might be wondering now, only these 4 brands exist? No, the story does not ends up here. Actually, there are many more watches, famous brands like Ajanta, Maxima, Broches, Samay, etc. I mean, definitely the list is far way long. Maxima is like PA Maxima. Many brands are there. I mean, countless. Before was actually no. Before Jarnia, Hejgole. Many brands are there, which I even don't. There are many brands in there which I even barely know about, and many came and just went away, washed away. So we'll try to bring them up also, but unfortunately I don't own. So but before ending this video, let me show you some Indian clock brands which I own. Clock brands, they are clock but are Indian. This one is Ajanta Quartz, and this one is from Samay. You might not be able to get the closer. Let me try to zoom it out for you. Samay. This one is also one of the most iconic clocks. Another Ajanta. Why did I mention that Samay was an iconic watch? Actually, I do remember from since my childhood. Whomsoever house I paid a visit, I definitely saw that watch. I mean, the ticking with the alarm, ton, ton, ton. Definitely, it's a beauty. So, I think now I should sum up this video. Thank you so much for your time. But this journey won't end here, as it all has just started. Yes, 75 years have passed, and definitely the India has did a lot. You might be seeing this Titan Edge. I did not told you much more about in detail so that the video does not get longer. This even held the title of being the slimmest watch of India. I mean, slimmest watch. Yes, with a thickness of less than 4 mm. So definitely, I mean, the movement stands as 1.5 mm or below 1.98 mm in thickness. So definitely, I don't know about this one, but Titan edges are meant for that. But this one is square, so that's why. Thank you so much for giving your time and watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.